Okay guys, welcome to today's trading tips. So today we're going to be talking about the perils of opening trades out of hours. But before we do that, let's talk about the benefits of trading that 30 minutes after the market open. We call that the golden 30 minutes. And here at Magnetic Trading, we've harnessed a lot of our skills to really focus on that 30 minutes. Now, there's a few benefits to this. First, volatility is enhanced at the market open. So overnight, the market's been closed. There's a lot of buy orders and sell orders ready to trigger as soon as that market opens. So as soon as that market opens, all those sell orders and buy orders are triggered, creating a rush of volatility. What does volatility mean? Well, it means the market's going to move very quick. That's good for us as a trader because it means our trades will complete nice and quickly. Nothing worse than being a trader, being stuck in a trade for a long time. What happens? You get a load of emotions that attack your brain. So we really want to be focusing on a type of trading that means that we're in the market for a minimal amount of time so we get less emotions. Now, there's no question about it, money is emotional. You can't get around that. You can train yourself, you can read books, but essentially you're always going to have an emotional attachment to your hard-earned money. That's why we focus a lot of our time here at Magnetic in that 30-minute window. Now, there's another real big reason for trading the first 30 minutes as well, and that's really down to the amateur trader and the professional trader. So if you didn't know, when the market opens, a lot of the market is dominated by the amateur traders. So the retail market, we call them. As the day progresses, the professional market traders dominate the market, and it's harder to make winning trades. So remember that trading is a zero-sum game. So for every winner, there's a loser, and vice versa, every loser, there's a winner. We want to be picking our battles against the easiest opponent, and that's the amateur trader. So really getting in during that 30 minutes is where we make the most money in the markets. In fact, we host a live webinar every day where our clients join us and we trade live in front of them and give them instructions on our buy sell orders. And the final benefit of trading the open is risk. So when you open a trade when the markets are just opening, you have a real clear focus on your stop and your target, because the market essentially has just been opened straight away, and you realize as a trader that there's a whole day of trading which is about to begin. So you're less likely to let your trades run or trade on a view. Now that brings me on to the perils of opening trades outside of market open. So let's go through the 3 reasons why it's not advantageous to open trades out of market hours. The first, spreads. So spreads is the cost of trading. It's what the broker charges you for opening those trades on your broker account. Out of hours, the spread, which is the charge to you, is a lot higher than when the market is actually open. So that's number 1. Number 2 is risk. A lot of the time when you open a market out of hours, you're trading on a view. Maybe you've seen some news. In fact, if we take an example from last night, there's a piece of news on the coronavirus. A new treatment has been FDA approved and the markets are up on the back of that. But the problem with that is if I open a trade now, I'm taking a view. And also, where do I put my stop? The market could move 200, 300 points over the night and just clip me out and then go in the direction that I want it to, because there's a lot of manipulation out of hours. So often, as a newbie trader, if you take that trade out of hours, you can be faced with a very big loss. And that's really going to impact on your emotions going forward as a trader. So that's a real big reason why we don't like taking trades out of hours. You're really just trading on a view and you don't have the risk parameters and targets that you really should be focusing on. Now, the last reason is freedom. Now, we do trading to give us a better lifestyle, make some money, but we don't want to be tied to our screens all day long. If you're taking trades out of hours, you're not resting your brain, you're having to stress about these trades, you'll be checking them every hour, and that's not really what we want as a trader. We want to be getting into the market nice and quick, nice tight risk controls, and getting out. We're all about getting the cream, not the big cheese out of the market. If you get the big cheese, you're often risking a lot of money. If you're taking trades out of hours, then they're going to take a long time to complete. You're going to get yourself stressed. You're going to have to be checking the screens all night potentially, or all day long. Whereas if you're just focusing on that golden 30 minutes, you're going to have a lot more freedom in your life and a lot less stress.
Okay, so in terms of performance last week on the trades that we took for our clients in the live trading room, we had 2 unofficial wins on the FTSE and 1 unofficial loss on the FTSE. So we came out nicely on top last week. And this week we're really expecting some consolidation. So the FTSE is between 2 key areas, 5,800 to 5,900. We've got the US elections next week. I think markets are going to consolidate ahead of this, so there's certainly opportunities to play the range this week, but I'm not expecting any big moves this week. But next week is going to be a very interesting trading week. There should be a lot of volatility and a lot of opportunities on the index markets to capitalize on.
All right guys, hopefully you found that useful. Join us next week for another trading tip.